What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video of Six Man Blitz. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down my All-Americans for week one of this last weekend of college football. A lot of great performances, a lot of great games by, some talented players. I mean, Colorado, they had two performers on this week's list. Shedeur Sanders, 510 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. He broke the passing record in his first debut game for Colorado. People thought it wouldn't translate, his play to Power 5 conference, level competition, but he came out and he beat the 17th ranked team, TCU. Last year they were in the championship game. Still, they lost some talent offensively, some guys on the defense too, but this is still a team, that's still solid every year, pretty good coaching staff. So every year you're getting a talented team, top 25 team, and Colorado beat them. They look like the more talented team too in this game, mostly because of Shedeur Sanders' performance and Travis Hunter too. He played receiver and defensive back in this game. One of, the highly touted recruits coming out of high school last year. Went to Jackson State, had a good season there. But this year, coming into Colorado, the first game, played 129 snaps. He had an interception, elite interception. The interception was a great, perfect read. And then on the offensive side of the ball, he had 100 yards receiving, 10 catches. He was crazy. The talent was on full display. And the swagger was there too. He could have had a touchdown, could have had 2 touchdowns, but still great performance by him. Staying in the Pac-12, Mike Penix Jr., 450 yards passing, 5 touchdowns. The elite arm talent is there. We saw that from him last year too. Had a pretty good year, almost like 4,700 yards passing. He was there last year, pretty talented. Heisman candidate this year. And Pac-12, you look at all these quarterbacks in this conference, it's crazy. Like all of the talented quarterbacks, Caleb Williams, all of them, they're all there in that conference. Mike Penix Jr., he's one of them. It's tough. Had 2 torn ACLs in his career, looked good at Indiana, had a good year, and just, the injury bug has hit him. But it's finally, showing that his talent is able to, be there, and he's able to produce. Last year, he played majority of the games. He had a good season. So this year, looks like he's picking right off where he left off of last year. Great performance by him this week. I think Caleb Williams has to be on this list every week. I think, the jaw-dropping plays he has, 4 passing touchdowns this week, 4 passing touchdowns last week. So, he's got to be on this list. He's going to be on this list every damn week probably. He has, GM, scouts, salivating at their mouths and stuff. So this is a guy that's, the best college quarterback prospect of all time, damn near. So he's definitely going to be in this conversation week in, week out. Coleman, receiver from Michigan State last year, transferred to Florida State this year. He was receiver 1 at Michigan State. He had the talent, 700 yards receiving, 58 catches, 7 touchdowns. He was pretty productive. This year coming into Florida State, first game, 40-yard touchdown, first time he touched the ball, 3 touchdowns, 100-some yards receiving, 9 catches. He was there. And this is against LSU, which is DBU, according to some people. So he had a pretty good game against LSU. Big win by Florida State. The 8th-ranked team beat the number 5-ranked LSU. Great performance by him. And, it's a big reason why, Jordan Travis is getting those, Heisman candidates nods. He's definitely one of those names to look out for. And Coleman's going to be a reason why he could get in that conversation. And Florida State's going to be an ACC favorite possibly, with Clemson losing to Duke. They really just got to beat Clemson, and I think that's going to, pay off dividends for them, especially getting a win against LSU to start the year. They could be in that playoff. The next one, I think, has to be Emory Jones. I think he had a great performance. Cincinnati coming in this year, played at Arizona State last year. Things didn't go his way. Played at Florida too, started off at Florida. Kyle Trask, was the starter 1 year. And then Anthony Richardson, he came in onto the scene and made plays every time he was in the game. So, unfortunately, Emory Jones lost his spot to that. So it's really just been tough for him. As a guy I've been rooting for since his Florida days. But, this got to be his last shot. 3rd time's the charm, I guess. But, his first game for Cincinnati, 7 total touchdowns, 5 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns. He showed it on full display, both, the rushing ability and the passing ability. So I'm happy, he had a performance like this, and hopefully it can carry on for the rest of the season, because I'm definitely rooting for this guy to finally, get that success. But those are my, All-Americans for week 1. Let me know if I missed some guys, and this is going to be something that's coming in every week of college football. So make sure to tune in. Make sure to stay updated with our other content. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. And as always, peace. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Huff's Bears postgame show episode. This is the last one for the preseason. Week 1, we're almost there, 14 days away. But this game, a lot of stuff I want to cover. The Bears versus the Bills, preseason week 3. Many storylines, some things to be concerned about, some bright spots, some things to be happy about.